Next, let's review another major change for Entuity 16, the new enhanced topology maps. In previous Entuity releases, the contents of maps have been independent of the contents of views. In working with our customers, we found that many users spend significant time creating views to represent their network and want to visually see the network topology based on them. In Entuity 16, the topology maps have been enhanced to significantly improve network visibility and boost the performance and usability of the maps themselves. The topology map is now a visual representation of the network devices and their connectivity within a selected view. View hierarchies are also supported, where subviews are represented by map groups. As devices are added or removed from a view, the maps will automatically update their display, even for other users. In this case, I'm logged in as an administrator in my left browser, and I'm logged in as a NOC user in the right side. The NOC user is currently displaying the map for the Brazil view, which currently shows 2 devices. As an administrator, I'm going to add a device to this view. So I'll drag a device into the view. You can see here where the view's been updated, and within seconds, the NOC user's version of the map has been updated as well. Maps can also show devices managed by different Entuity servers on the same map, along with the physical connections between the devices and their interfaces. In this example, I have devices in New York and London, and the devices are monitored on separate Entuity servers. I can easily create a physical link between my New York and my London core routers to identify their connection. You can see the connection is successfully saved and the map is already updated. I can drill into the connection and see the interfaces on both devices. These cross-server links are available to any map and also other Entuity functions. Background images can easily be added using images from my local client. They can be added or updated by dragging and dropping or by setting the image from the right-click menu. Let's add a background image to this map. Now we've got a background image, but let's modify the layout a bit so the devices actually show up in the right place. Once I'm done with the changes and I save the map, all of the updates are available to anyone with permissions to this view. Entuity maps show the current state of each object using an overlay, either the status or utilization metric. The severity of the worst incident associated with the object, device, connection, or subview is shown and updated in real time. You can also set your user preferences so that maps include incidents raised against a device's ports when determining the worst incident severity, and this allows problems on ports that are not represented by links on the map to still result in an incident being displayed. All of the map details are stored on the server and rendered on the client. The result of this increased performance shows especially when looking at large, complex, and multi-server networks. As you see here, dynamically rendering a map with nearly 1,000 devices is really quick. Using standard browser functions in my mouse, I can pan and zoom to focus on the devices in my map that really need attention. These map enhancements have dramatically improved the usability and performance of the topology maps, both for smaller networks and large complex networks. For current Entuity customers who have previously created maps, we also include a migration utility to easily upgrade the maps to Entuity 16. Let's take a look at some other examples where you can leverage the enhanced topology maps. In this example, I've created a view hierarchy to show my global network. Subviews represent the networks in each location. My map displays each group along with a fitting background image and the worst severity incident for each location. I can easily drill into the devices in Florida to see what's going on. In my next example, I need to represent my core routing architecture. I've created a view including devices from each of the data centers, and these are being pulled on multiple Entuity servers. The map displays the connectivity within each of the core networks and shows the connections across the regions. You can see here that I've created a custom non-polling node to represent the MSP connections between the data centers. This custom node is a new feature in Entuity 16 and can be created right from the map. In my final example, let me show you how multiple maps can be simultaneously incorporated into a dashboard. This dashboard shows all of my regional networks, and each map is dynamically rendering along with the current state and connectivity. Each panel can be panned or zoomed, and devices and connections can be drilled into for quick troubleshooting. And finally, even complex maps can be easily included into a dashboard. And these can be effectively used to visualize even large networks.